There we go. All right. So I took several videos while I was out to document organized stalking and harassment. Most of what I get when I'm on the road, and I'm just showing a pattern. I'm showing repetition, and I'm showing standard operating procedures that these people use on me. I'm not trying to prove direct energy weapons are being used. I believe they are. But I'm not getting into all of the technology stuff too much. I'm going to leave that to like Robert Duncan, those kinds of people to explain that stuff. Um, Jeez. All right, so this was just leaving my house. I don't really even need to say where I'm going. See in the videos. Just leaving my house, and I get the same thing each time. So I explain over and over what these people will do. They will There will be a red and white car that drive right there. In my vision, make sure I see it, and then directly after that, there's some kind of irritating, and I can't believe I'm using this word, but microaggression. Um, first time I ever heard that word, I was like, microaggression. What a bunch of snowflakes. What a bunch of but what the deal is with these these skits, these um, psychological operations. They build up over time. They build up over time. When you can never get a rest, um, this auto thing is just a small part of it. There's the street theater skits at my house. People knocking on my door in the middle of the night. The neighbors. The minute I lay my head down on my pillow, decide they're gonna have a party. It goes on and on and on. I've explained this stuff over and over. So here's driving, taking off. So notice, here we go. Got the white car on my tail. Turn this volume down. Got the white car on my tail, then the red car on my left. Coming up to the. All right, so I'm gonna make it a ways up here. And one of the things they will do, because they'll monitor you all the time. I don't know if they're taking video and they're submitting the video, or if they're submitting some kind of report or something like that. But in this instance, they'll have. Let's see. Let me get up here. Getting ahead of myself, actually. So here we go with more white and red cars meeting at the intersection. That could be a coincidence right there, but the two that met me as I was leaving my neighborhood, that's kind of the identifier. There we go. Let's cut them more together. And then watch on the left right here. Oops. There we go. Pulling out of the parking lot together. So see this guy on the right? So I'm going like 45 miles an hour, I think. Speed limit 40. Actually, yeah, no, I was going under the speed limit. I started speeding up. God, I wish I could see my speedometer here. I started speeding up to pass him, and as I'm speeding up to pass him, he starts speeding up too. So he's going ridiculously slow. I'm going about the same speed because I'm taking off from the stoplight. And I go to pass him, and then he just decides, hey, right now is the time to step on it. And instead of slowing down and getting behind this guy, because I know what they're going to do, he's going to slow back down to like 30 miles an hour. And then I'm going to have to try to get around him, and there's going to be 10 white cars behind me, so I'm blocked. And I don't feel like dealing with that shit. I want to get to the post office and get back to my house without being messed with by these people. So I went around him, and you'll see in the next videos that I get a little warning. They just happen to be pulling somebody over for what looks like a speeding ticket as I'm leaving a business after I get get messed with in there too. So, all right. So watch the next video. There's going to be a few of these to show this. You know, it takes time to show something like this.